Hello everyone, it's Vicky here today designing for Bramble Fox, and I'm using some new perspectives in the store, and they are for the boys. They're boy colours, boy themed, and I have chosen three sets there basically: 100% boy, 100% loved, and 100% awesome. And I am scrapping my chocolate Labrador, who sadly is not with us anymore, Pompey, but he's a gorgeous boy, and I thought this picture would work really well on here. And my idea is to do a really doodly background. So that's why I've got my messy mat out and a stencil there. And this is kind of what I'm thinking that I'm going to do. So I've pulled out some Distress Oxide inks. And let me just have a look behind me and see what colours those are in my drawers. Just while we're looking, because I can't read them. I think we've got one that's Faded Jeans. No, it's not Faded Jeans. It's Uncharted Mariner. And we've got Salvaged Patina. And we have got Wild Honey. And the last one is a yellow one, which is Mustard Seed. No, it's not Mustard Seed at all. I don't know. It's another colour, which I'm going to find if it's the last thing I do. Carved Pumpkin, I think. So I've got those there, and I'm going to also use these stencils that we have at Bramble Fox, which give you tabs for your paper, and they're super cool. You just draw around the bit you want, as you can see me doing there, and I have then cut them out, and you can see they make little tabs, and you can layer them up, and they're super cute. I keep them all together on a keyring with all of my templates from Bramble Fox, and I use them quite often. They're really, really helpful for layouts. Okay, so that's underneath the photo, which I think adds a bit of extra interest to that little strip that I wanted to run down the centre. And I'm going to put that all together, stick it all together, and stick my photo on, because I know that's going to stay as it is. I'm going to stick the photo down as well. I think my ATG tape runner is about to die, and I'm trying to resist it, but I think it's giving up the ghost, unfortunately, which is really sad. Maybe it needs a good service, but good clean. Perhaps I'll try that first. If anyone has any experience, let me know. Okay, so I think about using this embellishment here, the little wooden brick embellishment. I can't remember what they're called. They're also in store, but I don't actually end up using that. But I have a little play at the moment. Just playing around with my title and where I'm going to put that as well. So I think, okay, I'm going to crack out the inks. So here we go. I'm going to use this stencil, which is in the store, the splatters. I'll find it and link it below so that you know which one it is. And I will write the name of the Distress Oxides I used, because I'm not sure I gave you the right names, but you can check there if you want to have a look. The collection I'm using, by the way, is Cocoa Vanilla. Their boy collection from a couple of years ago. Again, I'll put the name of that. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I made this layout a few weeks ago, and I'm only just doing the voiceover. I'm not very organised. Apologies at the moment. I'm super busy and trying to fit lots of different things in, so my brain isn't retaining all the information it should. Okay, so I'm mixing those two oranges together because each one of them is not the right colour for this collection, and so I mixed the two, and that sort of seems to be pretty much the right colour. I'm just checking where I'm going to put that on the page, and I'm going to put it down so that I still have the border of that paper. And then I've got this set of stamps which I got in France a while ago, and they're all scribbles, so this is going to add to my doodly graffitied background. And funnily enough, the stamp is made by Graffiti Girl, so that's quite appropriate. So I'm just putting some scribbles down in the colours that I have. And they're sort of going to stick out from the side of the photo a little bit. And you see that I did the paint splatters at the top on that top piece of paper as well. So I found that yellow there is orangey yellow is perfect. I think it's a wild honey. That's the perfect colour for going with the collection when you stamp it. But it comes out paler when you rub it on, through a stencil. So it's just a case of playing with your ink colours and making sure you get the right mix for you and for the collection you're using. So I was using a stamping block from Bramble Fox as well, which is also in store. They're really nice. They're super thin. They're not big, thick, chunky blocks, so they are easy to store, and there are lots of different sizes. I'll also try to link that. If I forget to link any of these things and you want to know, please just shout out. Okay, and some more of these splatters, which I think look super cute. Now you see the paper already had that sort of splattery graffitied edge, so I'm just sort of enhancing it in a way with some extra things to make it run across the whole piece of paper rather than just at the edges. I'm just filling in a few more spaces here. This is working well. I'm happy with how it's looking. A couple of yellow splatters now. I feel like I wanted to put one at the top here, which would sort of go with the one that's hanging off the page there. Okay, so that's the inking done, and I'm happy with that. So I'm going to start to stick things down, and I'm going to pop this up on foam so it sort of lifts off my page a bit and I can tuck some things down the edge. There we go. So I'm just relaying things just to make sure that everything is looking as I wanted it to look. And I grab a pea from those embellishments to make 100% Pawsome. I think that's really cute. So I've got some embellishments here, some chipboard pieces, some stars and frames and different pieces. There we go, some more chipboard pieces there. And these are the embellishments, so I'm going to choose out a few of these. I don't use all of the ones that I pop on the page here, but I do use some of them. I love those little lightning streaks, and I didn't actually use them in the end, but I wish I had because I think they're really cute on there. Now that I'm watching it back, it's always the same with me. I think something doesn't look right, and then when I watch it back, I think actually I really like it. But I guess that's how it goes with scrapbooking. We like one day, we might change our minds the next. Okay, so I'm just going to take this backing off my sticky strips so that I can stick it down. You'll notice my glue holder up there in the top right corner. Um, that is actually my new favourite thing because that pot of Nuvo, I used every single last drop of that glue in there because I kept it upside down, and I've never done that before. I'm always annoyed that I'm throwing away bottles of glue that still have glue in them, and this, I can assure you, had none. I squeezed out every last bit of it, so I definitely recommend that if you haven't got one. And there's two different size holes. I found that the lid from the Nuvo glue actually fits in the smaller hole when I'm not using it. So I thought that was quite cute too. And also a couple of times I've used it as a mobile phone stand. When I've taken a picture of my layout and want to just put everything back on, I've used it to stand my phone on while I'm doing it. So that's another unexpected handy use of it. Okay, so I'm sticking down my title because I definitely know that that's going there. And I love these perspectives, they're really cute. Really great for boy layouts. And they stick really well with a bit of, this is Nouveau glue, but they'd stick with glossy accents or tacky glue or anything like that. You just need wet, strong glue. PVA, I'm not sure they would stick very well with PVA long term. They might stick for a while, but I think long term they would probably fall off. But who knows? I have stuff in my albums that fall off all the time, so I don't know. I think over time glue does deteriorate, but hopefully, as this is made specifically for scrapbooking, it will stand the test of time. Okay. Just popping all the little bits and pieces around the page. Some stars and stuck down the frames already. Just as finishing touches. I like how it's looking. I think we're getting very, very, very close to the end now. Yep, we're almost there. You're about to see the final layouts. As I said, if you do have questions, please do let me know and I will be happy to answer them. I'll try and remember to link everything up in the comments so that you know where it all came from and so that you can see it in store. And yeah, that's it from me for now. But check out the close-ups and then I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. This has been Vicky for Bramble Fox. Bye bye.